I help people feel better. I help people do more in their lives. And I help people live better lives.
Passion, as we say, is that fuel that enable you to jump through hoops of flames of fire, jump rope and chew gum at the same time. Passion is fuel, the purpose to enable you to cross the finish line or to finish what you start.
Focus on the end result that you want. What if I could feel better today? Even if you don't tap, if you just ask the questions, what if I can feel better today?
You take hope and perseverance and you put that together. At the end of the day, it's going to be a success story.
Anybody, right? I mean, anybody can literally achieve the dream of home ownership in a 5-year plan, right? It starts today.
Attack the immediate tasks before you. And when I speak of attacking, what I'm trying to get you to consider is the idea that we need to take action.
So when you're not feeling good, you simply note it and know that you're focused on what you don't want, and you get to choose. You can be intentional, choose what do you want to focus on.
And so the word no is one of the most important words you can ever say, and yet it's so hard. If I say no to you, I am literally affirming myself. I'm giving myself permission to do me.
I'm saying the answers you need are within you, not without you. But you have to do what each one of the speakers have been asking you to do. Trust yourself.
My next guest speaker is Jennifer Sutton, and she will be talking to us about stress relief tips. We have gone through a lot of stress, and I'm sure many of us, including myself, I'm waiting to hear the tips that Jennifer is going to share with us. She's a results-oriented inquiry wellness expert who helps transform leaders' thinking from a place of fear, panic, worry, or anxiety into results-oriented solutions. Her signature process has helped businesses, team leaders, individuals, professors, and more employees, team members, and students alike to achieve more success through flexible curiosity and confidence. She's a certified infinite possibilities trainer, seasoned EFT tapping. We need tapping. We need to learn about tapping. I tell you, it's very helpful. She's a tapping practitioner and founder of the Safely You series, the 4 Safe, Happy Landings Program, and Quantum Shift. What if cards? I want to welcome to the stage Jennifer Sutton. Welcome, Jennifer.
Thank you so much. And thank you so much for having me here today. I'm so excited. And I just loved how we opened already, your talk and then the song and then talking about purpose, because that is such a important part of all of this. And my tips today are very, very simple, very short and sweet. I just want to ask first, looking at, let me get to gallery view so I can see y'all, everybody. On a scale of 0 to 10, is anybody feeling any stress right now? 0, 10, 2, 6. I'm guessing, yeah, pretty low, right? Or 5, all right, we got a couple in the mid-range here. But we've already had some nice intro to get us a little settled down, right? And that's wonderful for being able to take in new information, because once you're in a lower stress or fear or panic or any of those other things that we would sometimes call negative emotions, when you're in those, it's very hard for your brain to allow new information in. In fact, some people would say it's impossible to allow your brain to for your brain to allow new information in. So just to ensure that we are in a place where we can be more receptive for the rest of this, in case we are still anywhere in the stress range. I want to do one quick thing with you for tapping. And while I'm doing the tapping with you, I'm going to also be teaching you the very simple brain trick that I want all of you to learn today, if you don't already know it. It's the shift from, or the inability for you to be in fight or flight or panic or fear or anxiety. At the same time, your brain and your nervous system cannot be in two states at once. It cannot be in that anxiety, fear, fight or flight, and in gratitude, peace, and joy. They don't coexist in your nervous system. You need to flip from one to the other. And if you can, if you choose, you can switch from one to the other with a very easy, simple tool. And that's what I'm going to be showing you today. First, a quick tapping. I want you to just sit real square in your chair if you're sitting, so that you know exactly where you are facing forward. And then I want you to turn gently and see how far behind you you can see without hurting yourself, very gently. Don't overstretch. And just see how far you can see. And then I'm going to do one round of tapping with you, focusing on just letting go of what we want to let go of. And then we're going to go back and see how far we can stretch again. We're not focusing on stretching right now. We're just focusing on opening up to possibility, to switching from fight or flight to peace in just one quick round of tapping. I'm not going to teach you how to tap. Just follow me in what I do, reflect back what I'm doing, and I'll give you a few moments to repeat the words after me. If anything feels uncomfortable, don't say it. Change it to whatever feels right for you. If anything, well, that's probably all we need to say. I'm trying to give you the very super quick version of intro to tapping. So let's go ahead and just try it. I want you to, now I have to see me instead of you, so that, well, actually, raise your hand if you've done tapping before, just so I have any idea if any, oh, okay, so this is all new, fantastic. And that's great, actually. So I need to be able to see me to see if I'm showing you my hands and things. So take your hand and follow your one hand down your pinky to the fatty part of your hand. If you do martial arts, it's what's called the karate chop point. It's where you would break boards, or if you just get really frustrated and, slam your hand down, that's that point. It's the frustration point. So at that point, you're just going to repeat after me and say, even though I sometimes feel stressed. I'm pretty sure we can all agree to that statement. I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I'm not feeling deeply stressed right this moment, I'm open to learning how to do it anyway. Even though I sometimes feel stress or fear or anxiety, I allow myself to learn this new technique now. What if there's an easy way to shift? What if it's okay to feel what I feel now and choose when I'm ready to shift? And when I'm ready, I have this tool. Even though it hasn't always been easy for me to shift, I sometimes get stuck in my anger, my fear, my anxiety, my worry, and even my sadness. What if today I can shift easily and effortlessly? All right, so now we're going to go to the tapping points. We're just going to do a real quick round of tapping. And the first point is right here at the end of your eyebrows. So you just right at the edge of your eyebrow, not quite the bridge of your nose. What if I get to feel better today? And take a deep breath with that one. And then outside of the eye, what if it's safe for me to feel better today? Because sometimes our nervous system is protecting us. It's doing what it has always done. And we're all sitting here right now, right? So we made it. Our brain and our nervous system has been protecting us enough to keep us here right now. And that's a huge, huge gift. Not everybody is still sitting here right now. And I'm always grateful for that. So I say thank you to my nervous system for that. Underneath the eye point here, it's right on your cheekbone. And I'm going to say, what if I deserve to feel better today? And then underneath the nose, about halfway between the bottom of the nose and the top of the lip, who would I be if I could shift easily into purpose and joy and possibility? And then this chin point is right here, just above the chin in the indentation. What would my life look like if I could be more on purpose and more peaceful? I don't know. I'm excited to find out. Collarbone. And I take my hand and make a L or a V and put it up both sides of my collarbone. That's not officially how it's taught. If you want to learn the official EFT technique, you can go to EFTuniverse.com and download the full manual for free. It's not the way I teach it, except in intro. So I'm giving you the quick version. So this feeling that I have sometimes in my body when I'm stressed out. What if I can let it go easily? What if I can see it poof away, or drain away, or dance away, or sing away? What if I can see that feeling leave me? What would I choose to put in its place? I get to choose. What if it's safe for me to choose what to put in its place? What if I get to choose purpose? What if I get to choose passion? What if I get to open to possibilities in this moment now? Okay, underneath the armpit, I'm so excited to find out. What if it's this easy? What if I can do this anytime I want? Top of the head. I'm so excited to see how this works in my body and my life. Who would I be if I had a simple tool? What if I remembered that all I need to do is ask a simple question to shift from fear into peace? What if I just remembered to ask, what do I feel grateful for right now? In my time of stress, I can remember that one simple question and allow my body to feel that gratitude. I am so grateful for this opportunity to be here today, to tap into my peace and my power and my purpose and all the possibilities of bouncing back today instead of waiting till 2021. Okay, great big heavy sigh. Now put your hips right back where you started and turn. And do you get a little more stretch? Right, your body has let go of resistance. Some, that was just a little taste. but it's let go of some resistance. And now you can see how you can do that so easily and shift. And the tip isn't even tapping. The tip that I'm here to remind you of today is just to be curious about things that you want, to focus on the end result that you want. What if I could feel better today? Even if you don't tap, if you just ask the questions, what if I can feel better today? What would I do differently today? Who would I be if I felt better today? So the big tip is you can't be in fear and positive curiosity at the same time. So what if we remember what we want and move into that when we choose to, when we're ready to? That's it. Thanks so much, everybody.
I feel better already. Thank you. Especially that last part when I had to turn around.
As long as it's a gentle pop.
I could hear it all coming out and just pop, and I'm going, oh, that feels good. Thank you, Jennifer. That was really, really helpful. And I hope that we are recording this. So I hope that you will go back, because that's where my thinking was already. I want to go back and redo this again with her so that I'm now relaxed and I can tap myself out and say those same things and feel better. So try it out and let us know, how it is when you try it out. So I have a quick question for all of you. In the chat room, can you write one thing? She talked about gratitude. What's one thing that you're grateful for today? Can you write that down in the chat room? And next time when you attend my workshops, seminars, and conferences, have yourself a nice piece of paper. If I ask a question and technology is not your thing, write it out and just go like this here. I can see you, I can read. So that will help you out. You won't miss out on any of the prizes or anything because you will be participating. So, but it's a good practice anyway, when you attend any of these Zoom virtual, workshop seminars that we're doing today. And to just have a piece of paper and notebook. I now have a notebook. It says Zoom meeting. So if I'm joining anybody's, I just put the date and I write all the points and things that I want. So I'm seeing some answers here. The opportunity to be here, grateful for being here today. My pet rat is, you have to tell me what a rat is, Barbara. What a rat is? Are those rats? Okay, Barbara, tell me what that is, because I don't know what that is, rat is, that, but she's very grateful of that. Happy for you, family. Barbara, there you are. What a rat is. Are those rabbits?
They're rats. And this is my Zephron, and I have one Alphonse as well. I'm on right now. He's a sweetie.
Oh, that's awesome. You see, we wouldn't have known. Remember how I talked about those 2 P's at the beginning, that we have problems in 2020 and possibilities? Look at that. Thank you, Barbara. Thank you for even putting yourself on camera. So I like also the reason why Barbara will not be getting any books, because she invited me to speak at one of her events, and she was able to get all of the books. But if you don't have the Unstoppable one, Barbara, just email me and let me know. I'll send you that book, because I like that confidence and they're just, coming on and letting us know about that. I have good life. I have someone who's saying good health and life. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you very much. And, I probably didn't, I'm just looking on the schedule right now, and I see that we are ahead of schedule, which is awesome for me and for many of you, because a lot of people had looked on the schedule and say, what, 3 hours? And I thought, well, the value of what you're going to be getting is priceless. And that's what we do too with paying for services. We always go, what, that expensive? And we don't look at the value of what it is that we are paying for. So if anything, I hope this will be a great lesson for all of us that are here, that it's not always about the price or the time.